好，欢迎大家又来到我们这个 basicparenting 的平台。然后呢，今天很高兴邀请到另外一位朋友，叫Nadia Hajsaid。她的背景很特别，我认识她是因为我们也是在一个同一个学校去学这个关于教养的教练的课程。但是除了这个以外呢，她不是一个一般的妈妈，因为她不满意学校，她自己就创了一个学校。所以今天呢，就很高兴想听听看她的分享，为什么她会这样做呢？这样做的原因是什么呢？那到底有什么我们可以在这边学习的呢
Hello.
Nadia.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Okay. Nadia, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, you have two girls.
I have two girls,
How-
14 and 10.
14 and 10.
Uh-huh.
And I know you did something pretty crazy to any parents. It's like you found a school on your own.
Not on my own. It's
Well,
it's
yeah,
a
you're a
group of
co-founder.
parents,
Yeah,
yes.
with a group of parents.
Uh-huh.
So why? Why did you do that? Did you have too much time?
No, I did not. Actually, as a matter of fact, I was very busy. I was working on Fortune 500 company, trying to climb the ladder of the corporate world. However, you keep reshuffling priorities in life, right, as they come up. So when I looked at the education system, unfortunately, I did not agree with much of it, especially the rules-based education, the run after grades. There's a lot missing about the presence, about how to navigate through life in our school system.
Okay.
So then, group of parents, we decided together, because actually my daughter was in this private school, but unfortunately it was just 1 year and then they had to put the school down. So we're like, okay, what do we do now? And then we decided, how about in California we have this option of charter school, which is great. It's a government funded school.
Okay.
As long as you can bring something unique and different from the normal public school.
Okay.
So then we had this idea. It was a long endeavor. We did it. We got voted on and it got accepted. And then, yes, and we ended up with the school. So in this school, obviously, you still have to follow the same guidelines to be able to be publicly funded. However, you still can add your own flavor. And our own flavor is to infuse emotional intelligence as a way of life for those students. And by doing this, you're educating the teachers to love their jobs better. And then at the same time, teaching those kids how to navigate through relationships, how to navigate through life, learning about their emotion, developing that emotional grit that we all need to have. So that's how the school came about.
Okay. Tell me more about why you didn't agree with the existing schools. You mentioned about the rules and the things that you don't like, but what's wrong about teaching kids about rules?
So even though I don't want to call myself victim, but I am one of many victims of the school education system.
Where were you from originally?
I'm originally from Tunisia. It's a European-based school system.
Okay.
If you look at everything around us, you'll see that technology has infused itself everywhere except education. I mean, we still have the same setup, the same board. Students are looking at that board, the same set of rules, as a matter of fact, since hundreds of years.
Yes.
We still talk to the kids the same way we talked to them 100 years ago.
Right.
Don't talk, don't run, don't interrupt. And it's a one set of curriculum that goes for everybody, regardless of your potential, regardless of your limitation, regardless of everything.
Right.
And then not only it's not individualized, but also we have to put that set of expectation on our kids. You have to deliver, you have to do. And that kid is under so much stress at 7 and 8 years old, for God's sake. So then all what they know is study, grades. And then we're thinking, okay, maybe after high school we give them a break. No, it gets even worse in college. And then you still have to deliver, you still have to run. And then right after college, what do we have to do now? You have to get a job. So when can that poor kid take a break? When can that poor kid enjoy life? Where can that poor kid learn about failure, learns about relationship? We're not even giving them space to fail.
Well, you know what? In Asia, a lot of parents enjoy that, because it seems like I said it seems like, right? When you get the good grades and then after you graduate, you deliver, you do the work.
Sure.
Right? It seems like your life will work well.
Sure, and it's a type of success.
Right.
Definitely, absolutely.
Right.
However, if we ask that a human being to sit with themselves and ask deep questions, a sincere question, whether you're happy or not, I don't even know if they're gonna be able to answer the question. Because me, myself, I was 47 years old. I was literally made into a machine.
Yes.
Literally into a machine. I was very compassionate to others. I knew about relationship. I thought I do. But then when the question got asked to me, are you happy? And I did not realize that I literally got stuck in answering the question. I was in a corporate America. I worked my way up. I have 2 beautiful girls. Amazing, supportive husband, like I have it all. Yet I couldn't answer the question. And deep down inside, I was burned out. Burned out. Even our vacation time, it's not a vacation time because that's how I was trained all my life. So now even my vacation time needs to be structured.
Right.
Right? It's we're doing this from 8 to 10 and then from 10 to 12 we have to do this, and nap time is structured.
Right.
God forbid if they ask for a nap time outside that window, like, no, it's not nap time now. But then when you want to let things loose and follow some natural flow, we used to get lost.
Because it's so insecure.
We don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But then you realize, if you don't realize it sooner, you realize it later that life is not all about that.
Right. So I'm hearing is in order to raise kids that they don't burn out themselves.
Yes.
Before they can succeed. Sometimes even before they can succeed, right?
Yes.
They would burn themselves out and then they don't know anything about how to deal with relationship, human relationship, like with your, not just with your important others. It could be with your coworkers, it could be with your friends.
Yes.
And this we see is kind of like life surviving skills that are not offered in regular school.
They're not.
Yes, so
They're
that's
not.
why you co-found this school with other parents
and
together.
the beauty, if you want the grades, if you want your kid to succeed and have the A+ GPA, to go to the most prestigious, we still can do that.
Right, right.
But we have to infuse some space, some other things than that.
Right,
so their life doesn't become just about school and just about career.
Yes.
Okay, life is way more than that. You and I know life has a lot to offer to us. So it's okay to go after the grades. It's okay to go after prestigious college.
Right.
But just let them be babies. Let them be kids.
When they are kids, right?
Let them be college students.
Right.
It's okay. And give them some space to fail. I know sometimes it's like with a lot of parents, no, I don't want to. It's okay. It doesn't mean they're gonna go down the drain. It's just a little failure. Give them time to learn from it. And then they can always go back on track.
Of course, of course. So what if some parents out there, we don't have the time, we don't have the funding, we don't have the energy or resources to co-found a school. And the so-called perfect school is not around, like you said. You even put your daughter into the private school, but then they close, right?
Absolutely.
So then what are your tips to give away to parents? They're struggling.
You know, unfortunately, nobody's gonna save you but you. So the beauty of this day and age we're living in these days is everything is available. Information out there is literally at the tip of the mouth. So if I were you, like what I'm doing now, you go look for information, so many resources out there, do the coaching, there's tons of them. We chose the conscious parenting because it literally flows with our mission, but there are so many resources out there. And then just don't stop there and don't count on the system. The system is automated, it's on autopilot. It's easy for the system to work the way it has always worked. So it's on us parents to do something different, to do something new, so that we stop the generational patterns and give some space to those kids to really enjoy life.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, because I always tell my parents, like the parents that I teach or coach, don't rely on school.
Don't.
No school would that you can rely forever.
No.
Even though this year your kid encounter a great teacher, very lucky,
Lucky.
blessing. But then the thing is, what if you need to change your school? What if your
Absolutely.
teachers change?
Yes.
So, but our relationship with our kids is forever. And you want to build that kind of forever connection with your kids no matter how old they are. You still want them to talk to when they're 24 and
Yes.
34. So don't rely on the system. Don't
Yes.
rely on any framework or structure.
Yes.
Rely on us. Because it's our choice to choose to be a parent. Then
Absolutely.
you need to go all in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Nadia,
So such a
thank
pleasure
you.
talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. So we talk next time.
Bye.
喜欢影片的话，请记得按赞、订阅、加分享哦，还有按小铃铛，所以你才知道最新更新的影片。如果你对于教养有其他题目想要知道的话，在留言跟我们说，